to another episode of Financial QB TV, and I'm your host, Richard Reyes, certified financial planner and Orlando's own financial quarterback. And today, we're going to talk about a person by the name of Harry Dent, okay? There's a narrative that's played out in Washington that you've heard 100 times before, that financial advisors in Wall Street makes too much money. Well, I'm going to disagree with the statement that financial advisors make too much money, but I will tell you who makes a lot of money, and that is people who write financial books about predictions make obscene amounts of money. Now, like I told you in the beginning, we're going to talk about Harry Dent. Now, Harry Dent is a writer who has actually written a number of books, I guess close to maybe 10 or 12 books, and made predictions, financial predictions. Now, I was actually featured in a documentary with Harry Dent a while back that many of my clients have seen, called Navigating the Fog of Investing. However, one of the things about Harry Dent is that since the 90s, Harry Dent has been making millions from predictions and writing books, going on speaking tours, consulting fees, and so on and so forth. Okay, but here's one thing about Harry Dent that is a little troublesome. Harry Dent has always been wrong in every single one of his predictions. He's never been right. Yet many in the financial industry follow him. And also, Harry Dent is one of New York Times best-selling authors. Now, I have a reason to think why, and that is because people just love books about, especially financial books, about some magic bullet to make them rich. And Harry Dent has written a number of books about that. But one of the things that I want to tell you is that I want to give you some suggestions on how to find a fraud who's making predictions in the financial industry. Number one is that they always make extreme predictions. Okay, the more outlandish, the better. Okay, that's a good way to spot a fraud. Number two is that they promise people that they will make them rich, and they pretend with certainty that they know exactly what will happen in the future. Number three is one of the things that they're very, very precise with their forecasts. And if they were wrong the first time, well, they'll just make another prediction or write another book and make an even more outlandish prediction, and obviously hope that people forget about their many other predictions that were totally wrong. Number five is that they use big buzzwords, okay, and create a lot of urgency. And the other thing is that they are very apocalyptic. One of the things about Harry Dent's titles is that they're either very apocalyptic or very exuberant. All right, so that's one of the things that you can tell by titles, as well as if it's if the predictions are a fraud. And lastly, no matter what, they keep telling folks that they're right, that it's only them that can help them. So with that being said, one would think, especially if one followed Harry Dent, one would think that with the amount of predictions that he has made, eventually he would be right. But, you know, that doesn't mean that it's a good idea to listen to him, okay? These books, not only for Harry Dent, but for many other predictors, are there to help to get them rich, okay? They are not there at all to help investors get rich. They're actually there to help investors lose money. So with that, I'll see you next time on Financial QB TV.